Hi, guys. Hi,
Hey, Rowdy.
Doxy.
Hey, Jen. Hi, Sway.
Hi, StreamYard, you sexy little thing, you. Hi, Rowdy. Hi, Jim. Hi, Fark, you.
Hey.
Oh, my
Hey, Far.
goodness.
Hope you
I think
guys are
I need to
good.
go in. I need to check my
I need to microwave my coffee that I didn't have this morning. Oh, it's gross. Microwave coffee is the worst.
How come this?
Jim, I was going to say, if you've messaged me on Facebook Messenger, I haven't bloody checked it at all, and I know I've missed some messages on there. I just don't use it, and I forget to check it. So if you have messaged me, I'm sorry.
Well,
I
yeah,
hope you're
where is
feeling better.
PJ? Rowdy? Well, I see
She's
that
MIA.
I see that we have some competition tonight.
Yeah, I just, for some reason, I got notified Killshot was live, and I thought I was blocked from there, so I don't know what's happening. Maybe I got a membership. I don't know how I get a membership if I'm blocked from the channel.
Hey, Brittany.
Hey, Brittany. You guys are missing the membership live.
Yeah.
Is she a member? She must be.
I'm sure Brittany is.
I just got notified of a membership live for Killshot just as we went live, and I was like, hang on a minute. How am I a member over there? Unless I got gifted a membership.
Oh, it's at 9:30.
Did I get gifted a membership? Does anyone know? Because I don't go. I haven't been in there, so I don't know.
Oh, Brittany says it's
people will say that I'm like I've been watching him.
Brittany says it's at 9. His is at 9:30.
Oh, I just got a notification come up. Or maybe it was a pre-notification. I don't know. It came up because I have my members live set on like a separate notification system. So like if there is members lives, I catch them. And I got notified that Killshot that is supposed to say Far. Oh.
I hope you feel better, Far.
Is she not well?
Yeah, she said she's sick today.
Oh, hell, I'm sick today.
And
I'll
happy
be listening.
birthday
Okay,
to your boy.
Sorry, I hope you're feeling better. How's things, Brittany? How's things where you are? I hope everything's okay. And Jim, you must have a day off. Is it Sunday or are you working? I'm so confused. I just woke up.
Oh my gosh. You guys, there's another hurricane heading towards Florida.
I just saw that. It's like going to be a double whammy. Like they did say there was going to be more on the way, but I was like, oh, maybe they'll peter out and they won't turn into anything.
I should have switched and put my weather live tonight instead of next week.
Yeah. What was I going to say? I'm glad Jem's feeling better because she was sick. I'm sorry, I'm just getting over a cold yourself. Oh, Rowdy, and you were away. So you got sick while you were away. Jem got sick while she was on holiday.
Oh, great.
Damn it. And I just went to the dentist on Friday, and he gave me so much anesthetic that I just chewed the complete living daylights out of my mouth, like my tongue. So if I'm talking funny, that's why. It's Sunday, and I haven't recovered from it yet. So yeah, my mouth is still sore. Rowdy, I still aren't completely over the last time. Oh, so far you've got what? Do you think you got COVID again? Oh man, this COVID really knocks you too. Like it takes months to get over, right? Like it's so bad. You'll need to stop with all the illness. I know, right? That's what happens when you get old. You get sick. I don't know. I'm just saying for myself, but yeah, I do. Oh shit, Far. What advice can we give her? What did I have? I had to get an inhaler and everything last time because I couldn't breathe.
Did you try the time tea?
Yeah. Try making a time infusion. That helps. If you're really chesty, I went ahead and got my flu and COVID shots on Friday because I already felt yucky off. Rowdy. I don't get any shots for that sort of stuff.
Me either. Well, one and only time I had the flu shot was when I was pregnant with my last son, my last child.
And you got sick?
And, oh my God. She was like, I never had a flu shot ever before that. And this was in 2004 is when it was. And the nurse was like, well, we really, 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 really recommend you getting one because you've never had one before and blah, 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 and you're pregnant, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, how bad could it really be? Oh my God, I was so freaking sick. I mean, it was so bad. I was in bed for 3 days.
You got the worst dose of it. Yeah.
Yes.
It can do that. It can kind of like, have the opposite effect. After my first flu shot, you got sick. See, I've never had a flu shot and I refused to get the COVID vaccination because my son was only like, how old was he? 12 or something at the time? Oh, maybe 11. And I was like, no, he was 11 because I know it was 12. They were almost making it mandatory. I was like, I don't know what it's going to do to these kids. I'm not doing it. And I gave it great consideration. I was like, no, we're not having it. And then I'm kind of glad we didn't get it. But we did get COVID twice pretty bad.
I think that's what.
No, this is not nice at all. Oh, far. I hope you're all right. If you need anything, just message me. I'm just trying to think of because all you can really do is write it out, right? There's nothing you can do to sort of you can really dose up on your vitamins and stuff, like your vitamin D, your vitamin C,
vitamin D3. Vitamin C, zinc.
Yeah.
And
zinc. I'm just trying to think. I think
there was 4 we were taking, wasn't there?
Yeah. Oh, I bought you some hemp. Hemp oil.
Hemp oil. That's it.
Hemp oil is supposed to do something like I don't know what. I don't know if it's
the oregano pills.
Yeah.
I take the oregano pills, hemp oil, or the hemp pills, the vitamin D3, the vitamin C, and the zinc.
I'm writing this down. My boy can go grab me some. Yeah, there was a study done, and they thought hemp oil was supposed to, but I don't know if it helps once you get it. I think it's more preventative, but yeah, I know. I bet you feel crappy. Just keep up on your paracetamol and because
get the thyme, the herb thyme.
Oh, Brittany agrees with the hemp oil.
Yeah, get the thyme herb, and then some honey and some I use black tea, but you can get whatever tea you want, and then some garlic. I use whole clove garlic, but you can use powder garlic, anything like that. And then you make a tea out of it, and it doesn't taste the best, but oh my God, it works instantly.
But there's a website. It's called iHerb, or if you're American, they call it iHerb.
Yeah,
iHerb.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the chat. It's one word though. It's an American company, but you can get really, really cheap vitamins, and they don't actually take the. And if you spend over $100, well, if I spend $100 New Zealand, I get free post. And honestly, their vitamins are such good prices, and they don't take very long to get there. But if I know you'll probably need something right now, but if you want some vitamins for the long term, definitely go to that website because they deliver to Australia and New Zealand for free. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Because they'll wait you, because our vitamins are $30 a bottle here. I can get them from iHerb for $10. So Get some rest. Don't worry about us. We're just gonna just listen. We're just gonna do a bit of astrology today. But I hope you're all feeling better. That sucks. Oh, you poor thing. Fars like me, like when I get COVID, I go, where the hell did I catch it from? Because I don't really go out in public that much, and the only thing I can think of is
Because your
like the
boy,
shopping carts. Or
that or
my
it's 'cause it's
son.
tan. Yeah.
Yeah, my son goes to school, so that's probably the main reason. But last time I got sick, then he got sick after me, so it was weird. But rest in fluids, yeah, lots
Oh
of
yeah,
fluids,
definitely fluids. Yep.
lots and lots. Get your son to buy you some nice juice or something, you know that, because you get that yucky. You can't taste anything, but yeah. I don't go out to cats and back. That's it. Yeah, I know, same far. But yeah, my son goes to school. But the last time we got sick, I got sick a week before him, and then he caught it. So I don't know. But he got sicker than me, which was crazy. He was really sick. We both ended up. We waited 2 weeks, I think it was, and then we both ended up at the doctor because we couldn't get the respiratory thing, get rid of the chest infection. I'm here with you and watching wrestling. No worries. Wrestling?
Wrestling.
Woohoo. When I think of wrestling, I think of WWF, you know, like the
Yeah.
Bushwhackers and Hulk Hogan.
Hulk
Back in the
Hogan.
80s, you had to be.
I have
You
a
had to
fun
be.
story to tell about Hulk Hogan. My
Oh, what about
cousin,
him?
my cousin,
Dated
on my
him? No.
dad's birth mother's side, um, we met, or well, yeah, kind of met. We did a bunch of genealogy and stuff together, and she was telling me that her daughter, back in the early '80s, was dating Hulk Hogan, and her son. I'm not even kidding. Her son, her daughter's son, looks just like Hulk Hogan. Now she swears up and down that that's not his kid, but I'm telling you guys, he looks just like him.
Didn't Hulk Hogan used to like bleach his hair like Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Don't even bring up that fool. That fool.
Let me love you, Brian. Let me love you, Brian. What have you done, Brian? And then Brian was dead by that stage.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. You like Jesse Ventura? Oh yeah.
Roman. Yeah, I don't even watch any of them anymore. Andre the Giant, my ex father-in-law met Andre the Giant once.
He was a good one though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a huge
sore throat
guy.
and pounding headache. Yeah, just keep up with your ibuprofen and your paracetamol far. Like, just keep taking it, like, you know, every 3 or 4 hours or whatever. Like,
yeah,
alternate it.
Don't wait too long in between taking it, or because they always tell you to take it 30 minutes before you're allowed time to take it again, because you don't want it wearing off.
Yeah, and get some, like, just some boiled sweets or something, you know, something that you can, like, suck on as well. Like, that helps with the, you know, the yucky. I heard also marshmallows are really good for a sore throat because the gelatin in it helps kind of coat your throat a little bit.
Honey's really good for sore throats.
Yeah.
Oh,
honey.
if you take an onion and you cut it in half and you put it in a mason jar and you cover that half an onion completely, cover it with sugar, white sugar, and let it sit for a few hours, it starts turning watery, liquidy. And so then you take 2 teaspoons of that every 3 to 4 hours, and it starts taking away your sore throat.
Mm-hmm.
Remember,
yeah,
I'm
use all the wives' tales.
I'm friends with the Amish.
Yeah. I'd seen you heaps of lemons fire. My lemon tree is just dripping with lemons. Like, they are falling off and going moldy. Like, I've got so many lemons at the moment. It's crazy because it's the end of winter, like all my lemons. I'm gonna like cut them all off and juice them and make like little ice cube things of lemon juice because they're so handy. Like when you've got avocados and stuff. Yeah,
Hope you
I
feel
will
better.
get the boy to make it up. Yeah, just nail that flow. Onions and sugar. Sounds good.
Well,
Hey, onions have got a
it doesn't taste that great, I'm sure, but my mom swears by it.
Caramelized onions are good. Caramelized onions
Yeah.
are good. You know how they got a natural sugar in them anyway. Brittany, does he? I love mankind. I'm sorry, I can't remember. Oh, you're talking about wrestling.
So I don't know if you guys. I think most of you guys were here last time, and we were looking at that Timothy. Oh God, what was his last name? Pitt. I can't even remember his last name now.
Oh my God.
Pitson.
What was it about? Remind me.
You're the one that brought him up. It was that Timothy Pitson.
Oh, Pitson. Yep. The mother took her a knife in the motel room, and they couldn't find him.
And I noticed that there was a 29 degrees moon of Virgo in that chart. It's the same as with Maddie Soto,
Madeline Soto,
Sebastian Rogers. And so I was always, I'm self-taught, but the man that I studied under, he always said that the 29 degrees of any sign or any angle or cusp in a natal chart, any chart actually, is the sign of clairvoyance. And I kept thinking, well, this is so weird. Why would clairvoyance show up with the moon? Because the moon represents the mother in most every chart. And I thought, well, why would Sebastian Rogers' mom have this 29 degrees of clairvoyance in the perpetrator's first house? And then that Timothy we were looking at, and his mom was 29 degrees of Virgo in the third house of that chart. And so I started looking and studying a little bit more of it. And it's quite interesting. And I believe I have a couple people that I've done charts for that have 29 degrees planets in their chart as well. Now, some of them I do remember asking if they have clairvoyant tendencies, and they said yes. But what I didn't know at the time is that the 29 degrees is okay. There's 30 degrees in each sign, so it's from 0 to 30. Most of the time we don't use the 30 degrees. It's 29 degrees and then it goes to 0. And so the 29 degrees is the end of every sign, right? And then 0 starts another sign. So what they're saying, what a lot of these other astrologers are saying is that any planet or cusp or angle at 29 degrees, they're kind of stuck like in, what's that they say that like after you die, you get stuck, some ghosts and stuff get stuck in between, what is it, dimensions or whatever. And that's why they're ghosts, because they don't actually pass over to the afterlife. And they're kind of stuck, and that's why people can see them. Well, that's kind of what the 29 degrees is you're stuck.
Like the veil, kind of? Like where the veil is?
Well,
no,
because the veil is where you don't remember things when you come here. This is like, what is it called? The ether? Like a ghost
Yeah,
is
the
stuck in the
ether.
ether?
Yeah, it's in between life and afterlife. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I know what you mean.
And so
Yeah.
the 29 degrees is like you're stuck in the ether. And so
Yeah.
let's just say 29 degrees of Cancer. Let's say you have a sun at 29 degrees of Cancer. So your sun is your ego. Your sun is what you do, everything you do without consequences. So when you do these things with things, okay, so let's, oh shit. Look at my little, you see my little chart?
Hang on. I'm just in the chat at the moment.
Son of a, oh, I forgot I have to go back to the other.
Hang on.
There we
Yeah, I can
go.
see the chart.
It was just like a little tiny dot.
It was a little mini. Little mini.
Like,
I was
freak?
You know when you're chatting in the comments you can't see on streaming?
Right.
It's like you can't see the screen. It's so stupid the way they've got it set up.
I know.
They should change it. Especially considering now how much they're charging for StreamYard. Like,
Oh, I know.
they really
Absolutely.
need to improve it. Like,
It's ridiculous. So
I
let's say
know.
we
Do you
have
know for like the
29.
professional plan, it's like $260 a month?
Oh,
Sorry
yeah.
to change the
Yeah.
subject. Anyway, go.
So like if you have your sun at 29 degrees of Cancer, so your ego, so let's say it's in the 12th house. So, and sun, your ascendant sign is Leo, and so then the sun is your ruler and it sits in the 12th house. So that usually means that you don't feel comfortable being seen in public. Like you like to hide yourself. You're somebody that likes to be hidden. Okay. So in your 12th house, and that's usually addictions. So so in your addiction phase, because it's in the 12th house and it's your sun, so everything you do that, let's say that's like I don't know, drinking, smoking, doing drugs, anything like that, that's an addiction. At the 29th degree, which is Leo, so that's somebody that wants attention. An attention whore.
Yeah. AH.
So
An R.
yeah,
You're an
a
R.
whore. That's right. So when you
yeah.
at the 29 degrees, that's Leo. You want attention all the time. So when you're doing drugs, when you're doing anything that's to do with addictions, or even at nighttime, because 12th house represents nighttime. It represents when you're supposed to be sleeping. But most of the time, if you have a sun in the 12th house, you usually stay awake during the night. You're somebody that can't sleep at night. Anyway, so while you're doing all this stuff, you're wanting attention for it. So you may not show yourself, and people might not see that you're addicted to something, or like they don't see the track marks, or they don't see you smoking, or they don't see you, whatever. You announce it. So you tell people. So you're actually bragging about it. So this is somebody, like, let's just say somebody on YouTube or anything, like, instead of seeing their face, like, you can't see my actual face. And if I had a sun at 29 degrees of Cancer in the 12th house and my ascendant sign was a Leo, then I would be up here bragging about my addictions to you guys, because you can't see it. You can't see that addiction on me. But because I want attention, I want attention for it. So I'm going to brag about it. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to be like, hey, yeah, I just went out and got freaking doped. I'm high as fuck.
Wasted.
I'm wasted. I'm high as fuck. And then I'm going to encourage. And then I'm going to encourage.
I've never heard you say those words, but that's funny. Sorry.
High as fuck. And I'm going to encourage Brittany, and Doxy, and FarQ, and Rowdy, and everybody else to go get fucked. But the thing of it is
Sorry.
you're not thinking of the consequences because it's your son, it's your ego. And so the consequences is that you're going to get some dork or some numbskull or knucklehead that's going to be like, hey, Sway told me to go and get fucked, so I'm going to go get fucked. And, like, that idiot's going to get into a car after drinking or, getting, high as fuck and wreck and maybe kill themselves. Or
That's the way you're saying it. It's just cracking me up. Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry for interrupting. Funny.
So
I like the way you're saying it.
At the time, I'm not saying. So at the time, if this is my chart, and I'm telling y'all to go get fucked, and see, you guys are laughing and stuff like that, right? We're having a good time about it. But what if, let's just say, somebody named, I don't know, what's his face? Rapper. Let's say Rapper comes in, and Rapper's like, Sway told me to go get fucked, so I'm gonna go get fucked. And then next thing we know, Rapper's, in the ditch and his car's flipped over and he can't move his legs, So at the time, I'm sitting there bragging about all this and I'm telling other people to do it. I'm not thinking of the consequences. And there's always a consequence to anything you do that is ego-based.
Yeah.
So,
well, remember I told you I was a Leo moon, and you're like, oh, that's bad. That means that you showcase your emotions. Like, I'm a bit of a drama queen when it comes to and it is true. Like, when I get emotional, man, I'm like a full-on Karen. Like, I'm such a Karen. Like, I'm like, But anyway, moving on.
Just think about somebody, like, if you guys know somebody like that, like, you may not see them, you may not, like, be up close and personal on one-on-one basis with them, but, like, even talking to them on the telephone or just seeing them on YouTube or whatever, and they're always bragging about drinking or whatever kind of addiction it is, or they're always talking about how they can't sleep and they think it's funny or they think it's great, or they want that attention because they can't sleep, so they're always mentioning it. You saw Rapper today. Well, I had to use somebody that's a knucklehead, and Rapper's a knucklehead, or as my dad would have said, if Rapper was a woman, a ditz. But a blonde ditz. Sorry, Rowdy. I think Rowdy's blonde. So that 29 degrees. Now, clairvoyant wise, the person at the 29 degrees that I just mentioned, they may have where they're able to pick up on certain, like, they may know certain things that other people don't know. Like, they may hear the voices,
vibes of things.
But I think the main thing with the 29 degrees is that they're always, they say they're always in a crisis, is what they were describing. So, like, events,
that makes sense.
Events and the people will come into their lives and they're there for a reason. Like, theirs is actually more of a how do I want to say this? Not a coincidence, but like they're there for a reason. So they come into their lives. Or like, let's say you go and you buy a house. Let's say you get married. This person with the 29 degrees goes and gets married. And they go and buy a house because the moon represents a house and Cancer is the moon. Moon represents Cancer. And at 29 degrees, the sun. So again, this is ego. So they go and buy the biggest and the best house that they can find, that money is able to afford them. Okay, well, let's say that their financial advisor says, hey, yeah, you may be able to get a $250,000 loan. That's great. You qualify for that. But at the same time, you're getting all of this stuff into a house that you really don't need. Like, you're paying for shit you don't need. So instead of going for the full $250,000 loan, let's go and find you maybe $150,000 house with things that you actually need. Like, you're not paying for stupid shit you don't need, right? Well, the ego on a 29 degrees sun Cancer is going to be like, fuck that. We're going to go get fucked. We're buying.
And just blow all that money.
Yeah, we're going to go and get $250,000
and gamble
loan.
it or something. Some shit, yeah.
And so, yeah, they'll take that extra money that they would have put down for that house, and they're going to go and buy them, two freaking 2024 Dodge Ram pickup trucks. Then once all that partying and all that funness wears off, there's nothing to show for it. You have nothing backed up. You have no savings, and then 2, 3, 4 months down the line, you lose your job, and now you're fucked, really fucked, because you're in a $250,000 loan that you can't pay. Please don't say the word.
She honestly swears like a trooper. She's like, it was one of the first things she said to me. My mom said I swear like a sailor.
Yeah, yeah, my mom does not like talking with me because I drop F-bombs all the effing time. And my mom thinks that, because she's a converted Mormon, that we all have to wear the magical undies, and never mind, I won't go there.
I think of the F word as a verb, like or a noun or some shit. I don't know. It's just a descriptive friggin' word,
Remember, I wanted to be in the Navy, so I have to, play the part. But
okay, what were we talking about? So you were talking about wasting your money and then realizing, oh shit, I've got nothing.
Crisis. It's a crisis. So
yeah.
Their fun always turns into something that goes into a crisis mode afterwards. So let's just use YouTube again. So say like I'm going up on a panel and I'm panel hopping and I'm drawing attention to myself, and we're having lots of fun again, and we're all getting down and dirty, and I start attracting some really shady shit in people, like people that I normally would not want around me, but they're now around me because I was having fun and I was bragging about my addictions and all this other shit. And so now the next day, and I go back to do another live or whatever on my channel, and now I've got all these shady shits in my fucking live and shit. It's like, how do I get rid of them now? Like, there's always a crisis that's involved in this. So, or say you meet somebody at a party and you had no intentions of going home with this person, or anybody for that matter. You go home with them, and then next thing you know, 2 weeks later, the bitch is pregnant. Comes in and be like, hey dude, I'm pregnant. And he's like, what the fuck? Like,
say it again. One for the one time.
Yep. That one time that I was too lazy to put a fucking condom on, oh fuck. And so then it's like
you're on a funny roll today. It's good.
Yeah. So it's like, shit. You do not, what you view as fun is somebody else saying, oh my fucking God, what the hell are you doing? Like, you're always going to have that tag along that's with you. That's always going to be what they call a wet blanket, because they're always going to be telling you, what the fuck are you doing? Like, they can't understand this level of I guess you call it immaturity. It's just immaturity. And so 29 degrees of any sign, any angle, any cusp. Now some astrologers are saying that even at, it can even start at 28 degrees is where this goes into. Now, in my birth chart, my 12th house and my 6th house, because every house is your first and your 7th, they're always opposites. They're always the same degrees, just opposite signs. So your 2nd and 8th, your 3rd and 9th, your 4th and 10th, your 5th and 11th, and your 12th and 6th. So my 12th and 6th houses are at 28 degrees. My 12th house is 28 degrees of Capricorn, and my 6th house is 29 degrees or 28 degrees of Cancer. I don't think, in my case, the 28 degrees really, I don't see it in my chart. Now, that's not to say that maybe if Doxy has it in her chart that she doesn't feel it. But for me, I don't see it on the 28th.
Have you been researching this over the last week since we brought it up? Yeah, I was going to say, because it's kind of stumped you and you were trying to figure it out.
Yeah, because I can't understand why this is showing up in Madeline Soto's chart, Sebastian's chart, and then that Timothy Pitzer, whatever his name is, chart. Like, there's just, now in his case, his mom committed suicide. Now I guess people could really say that that is a crisis. It became a crisis. And I guess you could say that Madeline Soto's case, because now they're trying to say that she may have been pregnant. And again, the moon represents pregnancy. So the moon, pregnancy, Virgo, that's every day, that's health, a pregnancy, a crisis. So if that's the case, and she really was, maybe was the tipping point for Madeline Soto's, I don't even want to mention his name, that creep and her mother. Because at that point in time, if she was pregnant, she's only, how old was she? 13? 12?
13. She just turned 13.
13. And how the hell are you going to explain how your 13-year-old daughter is pregnant? And most states that if you're under the age, I believe if you're under the age of 15, it's an automatic DNA test. So if she's pregnant and had that baby, they would have known eventually if it was his.
Well, her mum pretty much had almost admitted that, like, she probably was pregnant because, like, just from what her mum said, like, she said she'd missed her last cycle and things like that, and it's like, oh my god.
Because everyone, like, an abortion, I even hate to say this, but even if she went to have an abortion, she has to explain. They would be questioning why a 13-year-old, barely 13-year-old, is pregnant.
And they'd want to know who the father. They want to know the name of the father, they would, obviously, because he had sex with a minor,
right? And so, and then, like his parents said, he had several thousands of nasty shit on his computer. Eventually, all of this would have came out because the state would have started looking into it. DFS would have started looking into it. the cops would have been called and started looking into it. The school would have been involved in it and started asking questions with all of her friends. And I think there was already some stuff being said around the school or to her friends that she thought she may have been pregnant.
Yes, I think one of her friends, because they said they had their cycle at the same time, and she told them that she had missed her last cycle. So, yep.
So I
I'd
think
agree
that
with that.
that's why. Now in Sebastian's case, I'm not sure. I don't know what the crisis could have been. I have my thoughts on it, but I don't know exactly.
He might have been having a personal crisis, you know, like, you know, he was at that age where he was getting, they're going through puberty. He was probably a little bit confused and stuff, maybe. I don't know. I'm just speculating, but.
Well, but that wouldn't explain the moon at Virgo at 29 degrees. Like, this is sitting in the perpetrator's first house. So the moon is the mother sitting in the perpetrator's first house. So the mom and the perpetrator, there's something that there was a crisis going on with the mother, which affected the perpetrator. You see what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
So in Madeline's case, it was the moon was also at 29 degrees of Virgo in the 7th house. And now that we're hearing that she may have been pregnant, the moon, the mother, sitting in the perpetrator's first house, which we know now is her boyfriend, the mother's boyfriend.
Yeah.
So that we can see now that is probably the crisis, was the pregnancy. So if we go back to Sebastian's, it's almost exactly the same chart, because it was only within an hour of each other, the time. It was on the same day.
No. So their chart was almost identical, and when we brought it up, we're like, "Hang on, oh my gosh!" And she was found on Old Hickory Road, and not far from Sebastian is Old Hickory Lake. And I was like, "What? Are you kidding me? That is so spooky." But anyway,
so I'm just trying to figure out what crisis
Sebastian's family was in. It might be something they haven't disclosed, because I know that there's things that they haven't told everybody, even though Seth has let a lot out of the bag. I still think there's something that happened that they're not telling everyone. But it's none of our business, like, I guess. It's a fact, if it's private. But I still think something happened, like make him bolt or to make Katie lose a shit or something like that, like.
Now in Timothy Pitzer's chart.
Oh yeah, that's right, because he got his mom. She had basically a full-on breakdown, right? Like
hers was,
and she took her own life, and then left a note saying that he was with someone safe, but you'll never find him, and he's being loved. And we all just thought, well, he must be with God then, because no, he's never been found.
His chart is bringing up the mother more so him. So the mother, the ascendant is at 27 degrees of Cancer. Again, Cancer represents the mother, but it also is. They were at a hotel too, so that's also a hotel. At 27 degrees, that's a child, or that's somebody that is that's also mental. So the mother is having some kind of a mental issue.
She's having a mental break,
And so the ruler,
it was funny because when I watched the article, the family wasn't even surprised that she took her own life. Like they knew she was really struggling. So, but they were just more surprised that, about the grandson. But anyway.
But so the ruler of the ascendant, of course, is the moon. And the moon sits in the 3rd house. The 3rd house represents anything to do with mental, thinking, communications, traveling. And we know she traveled, that they traveled to that hotel. So anything to do with that. neighborhood, and it's in Virgo, and Virgo is service to others, it's military, it's pets, it's your daily activities, it's a job. It's the ruler of Virgo is Mercury. Mercury is all to do with your mental health. So in Virgo, we know mentally she was not all there. Something was wrong with her. So that was a mental crisis. And in that mental crisis, unfortunately, she committed suicide. And suicide is represented in the chart by Uranus. Where is MJ? MJ, Uranus. But so in this chart, Uranus is sitting in the 9th house in the sign of Aries. The ruler, though, is in the 8th. The 8th house is ruled by Aquarius, which is ruled by Uranus. So the 8th house is death. In Aquarius, that's suicide. In the 9th house, and the only thing I can think of with that, it's 9th house, is there could have possibly have been a religious motive behind this. And I don't know what their religion was, but I'm just wondering. No, Timothy Pitson.
Madeline. Oh, Timothy Pitson, sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think when she said he's safe and he's with someone that loves him, but he'll never be found, I think God is the religious. I think there was a religious undertone to that, to me. But
so there was a crisis. There was a mental crisis here. There was something that she thought at the time she couldn't turn it around. Like there was no coming back from whatever it was.
Yeah.
And that's what it was with Sebastian or Madeline. If we go back to Madeline's,
there was it was a crisis.
That he thought that there was nothing to come back from. Like there was no turning around.
Yeah.
You can't come back from this. Sebastian basically the same chart. So there's something that happened with the mother, the stepfather, in Sebastian's case, that they felt that there's no turning back. Like they can't. Well, I'd say the perpetrator and then a mother. So whoever those two could be, there was no turning back. So if we go back to me, let's say my chart, well, it's not my real chart, but at 29 or Leo, and then the sun at 29 degrees of Cancer in the 12th house, there's got at some point in my life, and it's usually repeated. They said it's a repeated thing. So there's probably a lot of times in my lifetime that things will happen where it feels like it's a crisis.
Yeah, my whole life is a fucking crisis, but anyway.
So that crisis, once, my feeling is that when you're at a 29, you have planets at 29 degrees of any sign, that, well, let me just hold on a second. Let me see if I still have Trump's chart, because he's a perfect example. I think I put Trump down as daddy in my in this. That Daddy was a joke. Trump.
Daddy Warbucks. Yeah.
You guys were supposed to laugh. What?
Oh, nothing. Doesn't matter.
What happened? No, tell me.
Oh, no. I'm just doing some undercover work over here.
Oh.
On my other device.
Hold on. I think I... Okay, I don't think I have it on here. So, oh, wait. No. That was not it. Let me look it up real fast. Daddy Trump. The reason why that was a joke is because Donald Trump was born only 7 days after my real dad. And I'm telling you guys, he acts just like my dad did, the same mannerisms, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And because it upsets my mom when I say it, I always tease my mom and say that she likes Trump because it reminds her of my dad.
I would say my dad is a lot like Trump as well, like, and the whole money-making business side of things, like.
Oh,
He's
that's
very,
another thing
very
I
much
say.
like him.
Well, I'll do it when I do Trump's because it's really, really highlighted in Trump's chart. Of course.
So why are we looking at Trump again? Sorry. I just squirreled out of for a minute there.
Because he has a 29 degrees ascendant sign.
Okay.
Leo. And Leo,
Yeah.
29 degrees of Leo is the regal. It's conjunct the Regulus asteroid
Regular.
or fixed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
How come? Has nobody been chatting?
No. I found out why. Well, Jim's working. Far's sick. I don't know. Rowdy's doing a diamond painting. Brittany and PJ are over at Dipshits. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Just slipped out.
Oh shit. Okay, so if we go to Trump's,
Vinny Pots and Pans. Hey, Vinny, how are you? We're just doing some astrology.
So if we look at Donald Trump's natal chart, his sign's at 29 degrees of Leo, and 29 degrees of Leo is conjunct Regulus, Regulus, and it's a fixed star, and it's the honor of being the closest star to the ecliptic, and therefore closest to the red carpet path of Glorious. So when you have anything at 29 degrees of a Leo, it's conjunct regal Regulus. So that's why Trump loves gold. That's why Trump thinks he's, well, Leo represents presidents, actually. Says many astrologers speculate that Virgo will teach Leo to put aside ego, dispense personal glory. Okay, so when you're at 29 degrees of Leo, you're in that ether, and then you go forward to 0 degrees of Virgo. And so Virgo represents like working. That's your everyday life, service to others. So that's why when you see Trump's chart, his ascendant sign at 29 degrees of Leo, that's why he comes across as somebody that's presidential. Like yeah, he's very dramatic. He's very attention whore. Trump loves the attention, right?
I'd love to do my dad's chart because
he likes nice things. Yeah, that would be interesting to do your dad's chart. Seriously.
I just switched my camera on.
Jesus, where'd it go? I can't find his freaking chart. Oh, there it is. Okay. So now 29 degrees of Leo. So his ruler is the sun. And his sun is at the 22nd degree of kill or be killed of Gemini. Gemini is talking with your hands. And we all know Trump loves talking with his hands. We know that he's a showman. We know that he loves anything to do with the TV, anything to do with broadcast communications. And Gemini rules all of that. Also, it's conjunct Uranus, which means he loves... What the hell? Oh, shit. Hold on, guys.
Just mute out. You're right.
I forgot I'm sitting in the car. I'm sitting in the car and it's hooked up to that stupid Siri thing, the Cirrus thingy.
Oh,
anyway,
was it your alarm or something?
No, somebody was calling.
Oh, okay.
It was Tim. But anyway, so it's conjunct Uranus. Uranus is anything that's out of the ordinary, crazy, anything that wants to be known as unique. And we all know that Trump loves to be that one person that does everything different.
Yeah.
He likes loud. He likes to be loud. He likes things showy and, you know.
That would also be public speaking too, wouldn't it? Like,
yeah. Yep. And it's in his 10th house. 10th house is his reputation. And Trump does everything based on, he wants a legacy. He wants a legacy. That's his legacy, is that showmanship, that fanciness. But it also comes, there's also been lots of times in his life that his personality, what he puts out towards the public, has caused him a crisis. Look how many times now he's been tried to assassinate him.
Yep, and also getting what is it when they sanctioned him and stuff? Would that be a crisis for him to be sanctioned?
What do you call it?
No. Is it sanctioned?
Yeah. Oh shit, what's it called? Damn it. Impeached. Sorry,
yeah, it wasn't sanctioned. It was impeached. Yeah, I keep thinking it was sanctioned, but no, it wasn't sanctioned.
Yep,
it was
gold toilets. That's right. Penny pots and pans, gold toilets. Everything in his apartment is gold. In his penthouse.
Is it? Oh, do you know what? You know how I said Trump reminds me of my dad? My dad drives a gold car. Who the fuck buys a gold car? Like, it's the only one in town.
Yep.
And he wears white glasses with gold lenses. Like, so they stand out, you know? Like, that sort of shit.
I bet you any amount of money he does have, I bet you he has 29 degrees somewhere. Oh, probably of Leo.
He's got it. Yeah. He's Libra, like, but yeah, like, he's got to. I want to do his birth chart, like, he's got to. Like, seriously, gold cars are the ugliest things I've ever seen.
Let's see, what is... Oh! Ironic, or not ironic, but isn't this neat? So the 4th house represents your home, your houses, whatever, ever since you was born, it represents what your houses are going to be, or where they're going to be. His is in Scorpio, okay? But it's at the 24th degree. The 24th degree is Pisces, and Pisces rules penthouses.
Oh, okay.
And Trump lives in penthouse. And Scorpio is everything that is in somebody else's name or owns other people's possessions. And I remember correctly. Oh, and it's refurbished. Scorpio represents refurbished. And if I remember correctly, Trump Towers, he refurbished it and rebuilt it all. Well, most of it, like redecorated, refurbished it. And the ruler of his 4th house of home is Pluto, and the co-ruler is Mars, and they both sit in the 12th house. Again, Pisces, ruled by Pisces. Pisces is a penthouse in Leo, and Leo is the regalness of gold. So everything in his house is gold. I love astrology. Are we by ourselves again?
No. Well, yeah, we pretty much are. Far's, like I said, Jim's working, Far's sick. Ratty and Brittany are modding over in the other channel. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Ratty's here. Ratty's here and there. It's all right. We don't mind. Like I realize that you've got a live stream over there. We're fine. We don't really need mods here. We're just, and Jim's listening. See, look, we're all right. People do hear. People do like listen to you on the replay. Sorry.
Yeah. So let's see. Who else was? Oh, Jacqueline Kennedy is another one I was going to tell you guys about.
Jackie Kennedy. Oh yeah. She had a bloody crisis, didn't she?
I don't admire women. Like women for me.
Okay,
like I don't like women.
Yeah,
I don't know how to explain.
I'm not a big woman's woman. I'm not a big woman's woman.
I'm not a woman's woman.
Yeah.
No,
neither am I. I'm not like I don't like to meet women for like coffee dates and shopping trips and shit like that.
No, I'm not a girly girl like that either. Like I don't go with girlfriends and get my nails done, or I'm just not. I have a big trust issue with women in general, and that's because when
so do I. I think that's your mother, like how your mother. Yeah.
We were abused by
I don't trust my mum. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
So
but you also have like a little bit of issues. You're torn, Rowdy. Oh,
yeah,
it's okay.
My mom is an Aries sun, and so is my sister that was just younger than me. But my mom is very manipulative in emotional wise, because my moon's in Scorpio, and that's means that my mother was very sneaky. There's sneaky stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so I don't
my
trust
mom's snaky as hell too. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't trust women. I've like going through school and stuff like that, how your teachers do a project and they'd be like, so who do you admire? What woman do you admire? And it's like, I don't admire anyone. Right?
No.
Well, the only one hi Mac MJ. The only one I ever did close to admiring was Jackie Kennedy. And I don't know why I had this obsession with Kennedys, with Jackie and Jack Kennedy for some reason. I don't know why.
To think that she stood next to her man with a smile on her face while she knew he was screwing Marilyn Monroe, or no, actually he wasn't. It was his best friend. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's his best friend he was screwing. Yeah, so like it was all a cover. But
John Kennedy was a closet homosexual.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. I like
his dad, Joe Kennedy, was into Hollywood big time. He had RKO movies. He produced movies and stuff and he was really into the Hollywood scene. And back in those days, like with Rock Hudson and Raymond Burr, that were actually homosexuals, they paraded them around with women because, it was taboo to be a homosexual. And so that's why when Joe Kennedy, because see, at first Joe Kennedy wanted Joe Kennedy Jr. to be president. He was grooming Joe Kennedy Jr., the oldest boy, to be president. Well, he got killed during the war. So the next one in line was John. And John was a homosexual.
Hey, while you're on that screen, you're skipping, sorry. While you're on whatever, if you're not in StreamYard, you're skipping. I think you're just gonna have to like go backwards and forwards depending on what you're talking about. I don't know.
So John Kennedy, they had to find him a marriage of convenience. And that's where Jackie Kennedy came in. Jackie, unfortunately, I think she was duped at the beginning. Like, I think she really thought, like, John could play the part of a doty, you know, a playboy really well. You know, he had to, because it was his career. His dad put this all on his shoulders. He was charismatic. He was presidential, but he couldn't come out and say that he was a homosexual. But anyway, so the
she was
Marilyn
still a poised woman
Monroe,
for standing next to her man, like knowing that he was always having affairs on her.
Rowdy? Of course, Raymond Burr was. I was so upset when I found out Raymond Burr was. Oh my God, I was devastated.
Because he was quite good looking, right?
Burr. Yeah, I love Raymond Burr. In
you know how it goes, Rowdy. All the good ones are normally gay.
Yeah,
anyway,
they're gay.
All the good looking guys.
What was Raymond Burr?
I had a big time crush on my hairdresser. I had no idea he was gay. I had no idea.
No, Raymond Burr, the not Matlock, but shit.
Oh, you're talking about? I know what you're talking about.
Ironsides, yes, Ironside. And what was his first one though? Oh, damn it!
That just reminds me of Vikings. Sorry, wasn't he like an attorney or something? Ironside.
Yeah, Perry Mason. Anyway,
you've lost me. Anyway, I don't know that. I didn't go this deep into like this side of the Kennedys, really. I know. Do you know about? About Grey Gardens? Have you heard the story about Grey Gardens? Jacqueline Kennedy's. I think it was her cousin or a niece or something. Cousin.
I didn't hear. I don't think.
I'll talk about it later, but I'm just asking because she was a relation of Jacqueline Kennedy. But it's a very interesting story. It's very interesting. I watched it and it was quite sad. But anyway,
so
keep going.
I was sitting there. Of course, you don't hear anything about him being a closet homosexual, right? And so, back during when Trump started running and first ran, and I know you guys all probably heard of QAnon. Anyway, we were trying to debunk all this stuff, and they kept saying that JFK Jr. was still alive, all right? And so we started digging into some stuff, and John Kennedy had Addison's disease, and it's a hormone, it's a thyroid disease.
What does it do?
Basically, it depletes all your adrenals and your. So it makes you weak. Nasty. And for a guy,
and frail, probably.
For a guy, you can't get it up.
Oh, damn.
And so if you can't get it up, how the hell are you a playboy screwing all these supposed women?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
And they didn't have the little blue pill back in those days.
No. And so I thought, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Get the Kirby out. Anyway,
I was like, this is not right. So I started looking around and I found this book, and it talks about JFK and his best friend Lem Billings. And Lem Billings was a homosexual. He was out. He was known as a homosexual.
Fluffers. Rowdy said fluffers.
Yeah. And so, they even moved Leem. How do you pronounce that? Lem. Is it Leem?
What is it? Lem.
Lem.
Lem. What is that?
That's his name. Lem. Lem.
Oh.
Billings.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, so I started looking into that, and he even moved into the White House with him.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember you telling me about that. I haven't watched anything on it, though.
And I was like, okay, there's just no way that there is his homosexual best friend living with him in the White House. Well, it makes perfect sense. It's because his marriage to Jacqueline Kennedy was a farce.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I
remember
and it's just like Barack Obama and Michael. If you know
Thyroid
what I mean.
is. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading chat. Thyroid. I bet it was hard to diagnose back then too.
Oh yeah. Now you would say, well, if he can't get it up, then how? Never mind. I won't go in there. I won't go that way. All he had to do was perform enough to have some kids. That's all he had to do. But
Yep.
my theory is there another one of the reasons why they poo-pooed him, him, was because Johnson knew that he was.
Yeah.
And Johnson was very much a racist, and he was very, very homophobic.
Where was Johnson from? Like, where did he originate from? Texas?
Texas.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, I thought so.
And
yeah, that was so obvious looking back at it now, how that all played out. It's so obvious. It was like,
yep.
yeah.
And a lot of times, if you're addicted, a lot of addicts can't get it up either.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
So a lot of guys that make up excuses is because they're addicts and they can't get it up.
Yeah. Yeah, and they do make up excuses, and then like I reckon they should just be honest about it. But anyway.
Oh yeah.
Just because like they can put it on other people and like make other people. Yeah. Like, is it me? What did I do? Like, yeah.
I mean, there's ways around, actual sexual activity. I wouldn't know because I'm a monk. But anyway.
Jackie and JFK had kids, right? They had John F. Kennedy Jr., didn't they?
All he had to do was perform once or twice a year and try to get her pregnant.
Yeah.
But
that's true.
Also,
and then once she was pregnant, he was probably like, phew, that's done.
Well, and I think at that time they was able to do the artificial insemination. I think that was around at that time.
Yeah, probably. Your appliances only last so long to begin. Yeah, they do have like an expiry, like a warranty date runs out, and then you're just
Yes.
skating on thin ice.
And when you haven't used your appliances for a long time,
They go
it's
rusty.
hard to get started.
Yeah, they go rusty or the seal stick or something, or they corrode.
That's
Yeah.
right. Or a nest gets built.
They get cobwebs.
Yeah.
Anyway, where do we go? How do we get on this tangent?
No,
Where are we going with this?
Jackie
Where are we
Kennedy.
going? Okay,
So
Jackie Kennedy. Yeah.
Her chart has a 28 degree at 28.55 degree on her MC, which is her reputation of Leo. Again, that's conjunct the fixed star Regulus. And it's Leo is a husband, represents a husband. And her husband, first husband was the president. Her second husband was a oil tycoon.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, Leo, not only president, but Leo's an actor, and JFK was acting all the time.
Yeah, he was. True that. And as you said, his dad was an actor.
Yep. And Onassis, Aristotle Onassis, he was a very he was a short man, but he was a big attention whore.
I could imagine. I don't really remember him much, but did he still wear lots of like gold jewelry and stuff?
Oh yeah. He was very flashy. Yeah. He had his own island.
Because he was loaded, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was the richest man at the time.
Imagine that, going from the president to like the richest man in the world, like,
Mm-hmm.
And Jackie, like, I don't know, she was
very money hungry. That was another thing I was going to tell you guys. 29 degrees of any sign, but especially Leo, are very money oriented people. Trump is very money oriented. Jackie Kennedy was probably, out of all of, she was so money hungry that the only reason she married Onassis was because he promised her money.
Yeah. See, I didn't see Jackie like that, but she must have been quite strategic to land both of those men in her life. I mean, far out.
Did you know?
That
her sister actually was the one dating Onassis before. It was her sister was dating Onassis, and the sister introduced Onassis to Jackie, and as soon as he met Jackie, Onassis, because he wanted in with the government so bad, as soon as he met her, he dumped the sister, and they started dating.
Yeah.
And her and her sister had big feud.
Well, this Grey Gardens is the mysterious lives of Jackie Kennedy's aunt and cousin, and they called her Little Edie and Big Edie, and they were eccentric. They lived in this beautiful house, and then the husband left the mother, and their whole house went to just absolute ruin. They lived with all these cats, and Little Edie wanted to be a star, but she got alopecia and lost all her hair and wore scarves on her head for her whole life. But it's a really interesting story if anybody like wants to look into the stories of Grey Gardens. And there's actual footage, a whole lot of footage that, because Edie wanted to be a star, so they recorded. And Big Edie was a singer, and they always wanted to be, but they gave up all their dreams. They ended up living in this decrepit house with all these cats. But it's just interesting because that's the other side. And Jackie actually went in and donated them, I think, about $10,000 to clean up their house. But they had, like, you know, no water and, like, it was really bad. And Jackie, like, donated them about $10,000, I think. And it was just,
yeah,
like,
she was
she
a
could
big
have,
spender. I mean,
yeah.
she did stuff like that. She was a big spender.
But I thought it's still, like, you know, Jackie probably could have bought them a freaking new house or whatever, you know, but, like, you know, she could have spent a little, you know, it still wasn't a lot compared to probably what the money that they had. But I don't know. It was Jackie's, probably the men in her life that had money, not so much her.
Yeah, I was going to say, just remember, it wasn't Jackie that had the money.
And this was in the 70s too, so I don't know what part of life this was in. When was it? 75? There was a documentary made in 75, but I don't know when because Edie recorded a lot of it. So I don't know when, because they really liked the camera, which was interesting because they lived basically they lived like hoarders, like in just this decrepit house that fell apart. But it's a sad story, but it's really interesting. You never dug into it. Yeah, I just came across it one day and then I went down a rabbit hole and I was like, it was such a sad story. But yeah. Anyway, I've gone totally off track, sorry. Why were we talking about Jackie in the first place? Because we were talking about Trump. Then we went on to Jackie.
Because she has 28 degrees on her MC and 28 degrees of Leo, which would be conjunct the 29 degrees. And both of her husbands were presidents and rich.
Okay.
And that's what Leo is rich and president.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I knew hers.
We should do my dad's birth date. I haven't got his birth time, but I know his birth date.
Okay. Well,
we should do that one day because it'd be interesting because I think he's probably like similar to Trump and that. Especially driving a gold car. I mean, God. It was so embarrassing. It's like, God, I think it's my dad. Like, oh. And it's not just gold. It is like sparkly gold. You know, it's not just a fleck of champagne gold. It is fucking gold. Like,
what is your dad's
what
name?
would you pick? Rodney.
Rodney? Okay.
Yeah, but everyone calls him Rod. He just had his birthday. Hang on, I have to look at my calendar. I think it's he just had it. Oh, I don't know what year he was born. I can't remember what year he was born. I'd have to do some research.
Well,
he's in his 70s now. He's still working. He still works like daily, goes to his office daily, and he's in the 70s. Like you wouldn't think so though, because he's had all veneers, he's had all his teeth done, he's had his eyelids done, like he's had all the skin off his eyelids taken off so he looks younger than what he is. Like, tell me you're not flashy without, you know. And he lives in a glass mansion. So I mean, like, come on. He wants everyone to see inside his glass mansion, of course.
Yeah, he's gotta have Leo, and he's probably a dominant Leo.
Yeah. He's Libra, but like that's why we don't get on, because me and Libras just do not get on. Like
Libras are the hardest, honestly. Well, Cancers and Libras are probably the two hardest to get along with because they're so wishy-washy. Very hypocritical. So hypocritical.
Yeah. Like they'll say one thing and then they'll just like totally dog you. I don't know. No, it's yeah. You could. It's a big long story you could go into with Libras, but you can't even go out to dinner with them because they'll order something on the menu and then 5 minutes later they'll want to change it, or like they'll leave the whole table sitting there for an hour while they try and decide what they want to eat, and then they'll order what they want to eat, and then they'll change it halfway through.
Yep.
Yeah, and then they'll get what they ordered to eat, and they'll look at everyone else's meals and they go, "Oh, I wish I got what you had." Like, it's so funny. Anyway, MJ said that the president's wannabes are way too old for the job. What you love cancers?
No, cancers are very wishy-washy, Rowdy and MJ. I know because I have a brother and a son that are cancers.
Ready.
And they're very, 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 very moody.
I dated a guy once, only a couple of times though, and he was a Cancer everything. Like he was a Cancer rising, a Cancer sun, and a Cancer moon. And honestly, when the full, like, you know, the full moon, oh my God, it was crazy. Tell ya. But yeah, I knew there wasn't nothing was gonna happen there. Thank you very much. I shall see my way out. Oh, MJ's Cancer? Rowdy's Cancer? Okay, I'm getting it.
Well, I love cancers. I love cancers.
She always rags on other star signs. Like, honestly, don't worry about it. Taurus is the best.
I love cancers, but they are a pain in the ass. I mean, I'm serious. They're a pain in my ass.
Yeah, Libras are too. The pain in my ass. My son's 36th birthday today. I think he is a Libra. Oh, he will be a Libra far. Yeah. He's 36. Yep. He actually keeps me balanced. Yeah, they do. Like with certain star signs, like they would be good. They do have like totally. They have their good qualities as well. But sometimes their bad qualities like just totally clash with your sign. Like depends what sign you are. See, with you being a Virgo, that would probably work because Virgos are kind of anal, so Libras.
Actually, they'll get along for a while, but then they'll just have their moments of blow up. Like,
oh look, Rowdy's son is 34 today. So but you're on different days, right? Because Rowdy's actually a day before, like Far's a day ahead. She should be. So because we're actually on Sunday today. It's Sunday today. So I don't know. It's still the same date though. Still happy birthday to your son. Oh no, it's not. Happy birthday to your son. Or happy birthday to both of your sons. 34 and 36. Those are good years, man. I wish I was 34 and 36 again.
October 5th.
The 5th. And you're the 6th, Far? Yeah, 6th, yeah.
I dated a guy whose birthday was October 3rd. And then I dated another guy. No, I started dating the other guy on October 3rd. And then my sister's ex-father-in-law died. No, his birthday was October 3rd.
Yeah, my dad's girlfriend is October 2nd. She just had her birthday.
Yeah, fuck Margie.
And yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. But I was like, no, I'm still really trying here. I bought them both a bottle of wine, a little notebook, and a nice packet of Lindt chocolates and put them in a little gift bag. Went up there twice, and they've been away down south on a work conference. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And I go up there. They had hired a house sitter to look after their house and their French bulldogs. And I'm like 2 minutes around the corner. Not even 2 minutes. I could be up there in less than a minute if I was fast. And like, I was like, are you kidding me? So this guy comes to the gate. I have to press the buzzer because they've changed the code. I can't get into the gates. And I press the buzzer. This guy takes ages to come out. He's coming out doing up his pants. He's some foreign dude that I've never met in my life. And I'm like, he couldn't even speak English. And I'm like, who the freak is this? And he's
Was he
doing
cute?
his belt up while he's talking to me. I'm like, oh my God, who is this guy? And I said, how do you know Rod and Margie? And he said, oh, from the ad. They put an ad out for someone.
Oh my God.
I'm like, oh my God, you'd rather let a complete stranger into your house that can't even really speak English. He looked really, really like sleazy because he was especially doing up his belt buckle.
Ugh. A Gemini and Cancer, well, they'd get along for a while, but eventually they'd start wearing on each other because Geminis are very talkative and Cancers, like I said, they're very moody. So a Gemini can easily set up a Cancer just by talking.
All my exes have been Geminis.
I understand now that they're exes, but I just don't even see how you guys even got along for even a little bit of time.
Because Geminis like to talk, and I like to talk, I guess. But yeah, they do have like
There's
every now
no
and again the
compatibility.
evil twin comes out. Yeah, it's interesting, eh? And both of the Geminis, I ended up both of my long-term relationships were Geminis, and they were both born on the same different year, but the same day of the calendar. Like, isn't that crazy?
Exes are from Texas.
Exes are from Texas.
Thank God I've never had any exes from Texas. Of course, they said everything is big down in Texas, so maybe they wouldn't be my ex.
Exactly. I was just thinking that every bigger
Never
Texas.
mind.
Hello.
Never mind.
Bigger hats, bigger everything. Good one, MJ. Yeah. Your youngest son has been out of school for 10 years. I know, Rowdy. Right.
Like, that's
My
bad. I've
son's
been out of
got
school for 30. Let's see. 32 years. Holy freak.
You only had one ex from Tex, Rowdy?
Ooh. Big old
Whopper. What?
When he takes out when he takes it out, you go, damn. You remember the Love Guru?
Holy Texas.
Did you ever watch the Love Guru?
Oh, I don't know. Who was that? What is it, a movie or?
That was with Mike Myers and Justin Timberlake, and Justin Timberlake was Le Croc Grande, and so whenever he would take out his wiener, it would make a thud noise. It'd go thud, and the girl would go, damn.
I think I have watched that. When I see Mike Myers now in different roles, though, I always think of Austin Powers for some reason.
Yeah, Austin Powers.
Yeah.
You shag. She wants to shag.
Yeah, baby. When he takes it out, what are you talking about?
It's called a penis. His penis.
Shalom.
His dang
His wiener. His dang pickle. You know. Depends. It depends. Could be a mushroom.
or I had a school teacher and she reminded me of I don't know if you guys ever watched Downton Abbey, but she reminded me of the grandmother in Downton Abbey, who was played by Maggie Smith. Yeah, shwing. But anyway, she'd say it's a one shot. They get one shot. That's it. It's a one shotter.
Yeah. Yep, I know.
That was on fuck. I can just see it now. It was with damn it, Dana Carvey and Mike Myers. Oh god dang it. They sang the Queen song.
Oh, Wayne's World, was it?
Yeah, Wayne's World.
Was it
Wayne's World?
Yeah.
Wayne's World. Take it.
Oh my.
Ah,
I've had this
Take it
nasty headache now. Like it just will. I've had it all day, and it's still there. You know, even though I took 2 lots of Tylenol, like Panadol, paracetamol, whatever.
you know what they say
It's
cures a headache.
and a sore throat and all the rest
And
of
a
it.
sore
Yep,
throat.
I've heard all those lines.
No, that causes a sore throat.
Oh no, I've heard it fixes a sore throat. Like,
Oh hell no.
but
Well, that's what a
anyway.
guy tells you. That's because the guy tells you that. The real
Yeah.
truth of it is, I wouldn't know.
Take it out, screwdriver or hammer. Oh, how do we get on this tangent? Did we finish what we were talking about with the astrology? Like, because you were going, we sort of branched off and went down the rabbit hole with Trump and then JFK and then Kennedy's and
Well,
I don't know.
I think all of them basically have this obsession with money too. The 29th degree.
Mm-hmm.
I think there is a certain amount of an obsession with money or fine things.
Or your money is quite like
money.
important.
Yeah. If you don't have it, you want it.
Yeah.
Been getting a headache.
I
right?
have been getting a headache in my right eyebrow. Yeah, I've got an eye headache too, MJ.
Maybe
I think I definitely need to go get new glasses. That's for sure. I don't even wear my glasses anymore because they don't even work. So I just don't even wear them. I can't wear contacts either because I've got dry eyes, which is really annoying. I've been getting a headache in my... I don't actually like wearing glasses because they always get dirty. You got to clean them all the time. My eyes squirt. Why am I saying this? This is just wrong. Anyway, I've got squirty eyes and they squirt on my glasses. Like, so I'm always going to clean my glasses. So I just get lazy and just don't even wear them. It's probably half of my headache.
That's not a code word for the worm either.
Yeah. Oh, we've gone to the gutter.
Heard of that before. Yep, the one-eyed Willie, a squirty one-eyed Willie.
MJ, you might need new glasses. Yeah. So is that 29th degree you're talking about? So it was all money, but like, you know how you're talking, there was like the psychic side of it you're talking about?
Yeah, the clairvoyance. Yep.
Yeah, the clairvoyant side. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, they say that Trump has this like uncanny ability to know things. Huh?
Brittany just asked what she came back into. I was like, don't ask. I'm going to say, don't ask.
We're talking about the squirting one-eyed Willie. Squirt.
Oh, I squirt.
Do you know who
dear.
doesn't have a squirting one-eyed Willie? Mm-hmm.
They do. Well, the thing is, MJ, they get their dry eyes because my tear ducts get blocked, and then when I go outside and hit the air, they unblock. Like, and my eyes just start watering like crazy. So it's just either one or the other. They're either dry or they're squirting. Far told me to take care of myself. With Far, MJ, take care of yourself. Sending love and light. MJ, Far's sick. She's got the big C by the sounds of it. So like, well, not the big C, you know, COVID, not cancer. Sorry. And she's listening, but she's not really typing. So maybe that's why she was just saying hello to you in a way.
Yeah, if Doxy was a man, you could get somebody pregnant 10 feet away.
Brittany, you just missed it was quite funny. You might have to rewind.
That was fast, Brittany. No foreplay.
Yeah, I know, my eyes. I know. It's why I was talking about. I don't know how I got onto the subject. Sorry.
She was thinking about
My dumb eyes.
Damn.
We started talking about headaches, and I was like, yeah, I think I need new glasses, and I was like, oh no, but I don't even wear the glasses I've got because of my friggin' squirting eyes, because that are dry. I know it doesn't make sense, but it is. They're dry because the T ducts get blocked, and then when they finally clear, they squirt. Like my eyes.
That's gonna be my new troll name. One-eyed Willie Squirty. And I'm gonna have a fountain head, the fountain shooting up water. Because the one-eyed Willie Squirty.
Wow.
I made up seven new troll accounts today.
Oh, did you? Oh, damn. She's locked and loaded.
That's right.
Sway, watch out for sway. Don't play with the sway. That's what I say.
That's right. Don't play with sway. No, do play with sway. Do play with sway. Wait a minute.
Don't act desperate or anything.
Do play with sway.
Do.
Do it.
Like, don't put it out there or anything. You're acting a little bit needy.
Needy? Who, me?
I'm just being silly. Oh, my son is yelling at the computer. If you can hear anything, it's my son yelling at the computer. Oh, dear.
Come on, guys. I'm the one that goes and volunteers to have a pat down. I purposely get arrested to have a pat down.
It amazes me how this generation can get so emotional over an electronic device. They're so different from us. We
our TVs, though. I mean, when we were kids, if they took away our TV, we'd be bawling.
Yeah, we had and we never used to spend any time in our bedrooms because there was nothing to do. Oh. But now all they want to do is live in their bedrooms because if their device is there. Brittany, hi Stan. I'll tell them hi. Thanks, Brittany.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to have TVs in our bedroom until I was in high school. And even then, my stepdad would be like, it's 10 o'clock. It's time for you to go to bed. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Well, my son just paid $120 for the latest American football game. So online. God. And oh my God, the graphics on it, they almost look real. I was like, are you for real? It looks like, it doesn't even look like a game, a game anymore. But I'm like, well, you got to learn all the rules of American football. And he goes, I already know the rules. And I'm like, oh, okay. I have no idea because I don't even know the rules of rugby. We play rugby here, and I don't even know those rules. So
I volunteer to be the football.
You're so random, Sway. Seriously, sometimes I wonder what the hell I'm going to do with you.
The man, I volunteer to be manhandled.
Pick me, pick me.
Now.
I'll be your ball.
I go to to the
Nothing wrong with
airport
getting a pat
just
down.
to get pat down.
Oh dear. Unfortunately, when you get arrested, they make the woman pat you down.
Yeah, I carry around, sugar, a bag of sugar. So when I get pulled over for speeding, I tell them, hey, this isn't actual sugar. I can't believe it's not heroin. And then I'm like,
I can't believe it's not cocaine. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you got to pat me down, sir.
Yeah. No, I can't believe it's not Molly. And then yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, and I'm out of the car.
It's MJ's dinner time. Thanks for joining us, MJ. It was good to see you.
Enjoy the kielbasa.
Yes, enjoy your dinner. I'm thinking about dinner too. Like, what are we going to have? I haven't organized anything.
Have you guys ever seen? Yeah, touch football. Hell yeah. Have you ever seen the girth on a freaking kielbasa?
We don't really get kielbasa here, but I'm imagining it's kind of like bologna.
Hell yeah! Talk about bologna. If you guys, instead of getting the round bologna that you get like in the grocery store to put on sandwiches, you get the big 5-pound the girth on that fucking bologna, I swear.
The big fadonga.
The big fadonga. Fadonga.
We just gone to the gutter completely. Our minds just went to the gutter.
You would need those 1,000 bottles of baby oil for that thing.
I prefer to go with like natural lubrication, not that mineral oil shit, but
Who the hell needs the baby oil?
You could put a saddle on that bologna, I reckon.
Get some Worcestershire sauce out.
Some sriracha. Holy shit. Okay, someone.
You wouldn't need a KY. You wouldn't need the his and hers KY if you just use the sriracha.
It's like an aphrodisiac as well. It really makes things spicy and spices things up.
If a woman volunteered to pat me down, I'd kick her in the nuts. Fuck that. Hell no. I'd be like, no. Hell
ready. You believe in equal opportunity. If the woman is hot, she can pat me down. I'd prefer a man, but hey. I know. I don't know where we went.
She's not touching me.
It must be the planets. The planets are in line somewhere where like everyone's mind's in the gutter.
I could find out.
I could find out.
You can find out where
you can find out. Oh yes, look. Virgo is in Venus and Venus is in Scorpio and
Venus.
Well, yeah.
Venus with penis. Let's see. With transit.
Oh no, my son started talking like he's actually playing football. He's like, hot.
I say that too. It's usually, oh God. Never mind.
Give me the gutter balls. Ready if your balls are in the gutter, there's some damn big balls.
Ooh. The moon
Those are
is
huge.
at 19 degrees in Scorpio.
I was going to say Scorpio's in there somewhere.
Scorpio.
Yes, Venus is Scorpio. Yes. See, I could have picked it because the way we're talking. It's all sexualized.
That's why we're talking about baloney. That's why we're talking sexual about balonies, because Venus rules food, and in Scorpio is sex.
Oh my God! So we're relating sex to food? That's crazy. That is so crazy.
Yeah, we were talking about bologna and kielbasa.
Yeah, I know, the bologna party. Put a saddle on that thing. Oh my god, I'm gonna be the new hot tur girl. I'm gonna be the new put a sail on my thing. Giddy up.
Baloney pony.
Oh, my nose is all blocked now from laughing so much. I've been laughing so much. I'm like crying. I've gone all schnazel. Schmigaroni. Stop it. Stop it. Schmigaroni. Oh, the Schmigaroni pony. That's such a good name. I like that one. I've never heard that before. That's good.
This is, you guys, I found my new logo for the channel.
What?
Hold on.
Your eyes are, yeah, my eyes literally are squirting, Brittany. I'm crying and it's all going down into my nose. And now my nose is blocked. Oh.
That's my new logo.
Hang on, show me. Oh my gosh. We're on a roll today. Oh. Damn. We don't even have 5-cent pieces here anymore. They phased them out.
Oh, we got nickels. Just don't give me any wooden. Well, yeah, I guess you can give me a wooden nickel. That's all right.
Yeah, what a nickel. She'll do anything.
I love
She'll take anything. She's not fussy.
With my chaps. My buttless chaps.
I just spilled water all down. I just spilled water all down the front of myself. The fact there is a sign like that. I know, right? Like, where do you find that shit? Like,
serious to God, guys, could you imagine wearing buttless chaps on the freaking thing of baloney and the sound that would make?
Oh, buttless chaps. Oh.
Chaps, baby.
Yeah, where did that come from? I remember you used to make a joke about buttless chaps all the time.
I made that one. That was over in Lost Souls.
Yeah.
And that was the joke that I wore buttless chaps. With my butter. Buttless chaps and butter.
Yeah, it's definitely the astrology today, guys. It's definitely butter and buttless chaps. It's food and sex mixed together. That is the theme of the day.
Butter and buttless chaps.
Yeah, MJ had to come back for that. The eyes. I have eyes. They're squirting. My eyes. From penises to squirting eyes. I know, right? It's freaking crazy. I feel like I'm into the Twilight Zone.
I found my new t-shirt.
Uh-oh. What's she done now? Ask me about my assless chaps. Yeah, like if you were actually wearing them, like people wouldn't ask you why you're wearing those.
Is that a little cold out here?
Do you realize your chaps are assless? Oh shit! It's to ride a baloney pony. She needs the assless chaps.
Buttered buttless. A buttered baloney.
Yeah, not baby oil. We prefer natural, our natural. Not baby oil's was mineral oil. No, it's.
Oh yeah, that's petroleum.
Full of parabens. No, we don't want that.
Yeah, we don't want no chafing.
I'm not wearing that around him later. Brittany. Oh my gosh, I've just had to watch.
Be glad you guys aren't Bullhorn Betty.
Oh dear.
and have to have one of these.
Come get you some. That always cracks me up on Burnt Toast introduction. Betty's drunk and she's like, yeah, come get you some. And it's like, oh, ugh. And her hair's all broken off and bleached to frickery. Like, it's actually, she's actually melted her hair. She bleached it so hard. Don't squint your eyes on Gemini's ever.
This is what JLR likes right here. This is Betty, and JLR likes this.
Oh, that's American. That's the American.
Not American.
That's what
not American.
Has anyone ever seen Silver's on the Scene without his hat on? That's what he's got on the top of his head. He has. He's fully got a Merkin head. They call it the puss patch. They call it the puss patch. You gotta see it. I'll send you a photo of it. It's fucking hilarious. He's actually got like a Bobo the Clown puss patch Merkin thing on the top of his head.
Look, it's Rowdy's dad selling Merkins.
Yeah, he does, Rowdy. I'm gonna find a freaking photo of Silver's on the Scene. I'll be back. Oh, I'm just trying to think who actually. Oh, I know. I'm gonna find it.
Hey, wait! Look, Doxy.
Oh my gosh, is it a Merkin salesman?
Yeah, it's a Merkin salesman. It's Rowdy's dad.
Oh my gosh, look, you can go with the au naturel, you can go with extra curly, extra long, extra wide triangle. Oh my god, I can't believe he actually sold Merkins. How the hell did you find that?
It was on the frickin' Google.
You guys know what Merkins are, eh? Puss patches, yeah. They're stick-on puss patches. Back in the day, it used to be like trendy to be extra Merkin-y, like extra.
They actually made
patches.
them out of. A lot of them was made out of not porcupine. Not porcupine, raccoon and beaver pelts. Beaver hair. Here you go. There's your one, Doxy. Now, if somebody missed the hole on that one, I was trying to think of fucking raccoon. Could you imagine a porcupine merkin? Holy shit. I guarantee you nobody would get pregnant with that.
Hey, I just sent you a screenshot to your WhatsApp. I don't know if you can bring it up, and that's the puss patch. I sent you the puss patch over on WhatsApp.
Oh, me to me?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You will not believe what this guy's got on the top of his head. Like, oh my gosh, look at that.
Yeah, I said if you can't find the hole at that one, holy crap.
It's a donut merkin. Porcupine beaver weaves. Yeah, the pubic weaves, pretty much. They used to colour them too. One-eyed Willie don't care.
Merkin curling. Merkin hockey.
Merkins of distinction.
Hell yeah. This is so gross.
Damn.
Ew.
I know, that looks like a creature, like, ugh.
That's a fish hook. That's a fly. That's a fly.
I could probably pull off like a red love heart, maybe. That's about it. Any of the other ones don't really appeal.
Okay.
Earl Gunny.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That looks like a
Did you get it?
Yeah, he looks like a pumpkin patch doll.
He could put a bow in that thing and look like, and put a dress on, and seriously, he could be a circus side show freak. Look at that. Have you
Oh
guys
my
seen
God.
Silver's on the Scene? Oh, I'm sure Brittany's seen it, the puss patch. But I mean, this guy is he's the new guy searching for Sebastian. He walks around with a shovel and he was I think it was yesterday or the day before, he was looking down a culvert going, Sebastian, Sebastian, are you
God.
there, Sebastian? Like, this is like almost 8 months after he's gone missing. And I was like, he had a torch, and I was like, oh my God, he looks like fucking It. Like, why would Sebastian come to him? He looked like a freaking It the Clown. Like, oh no.
I can hear him.
You can hear Stan?
Yes.
I know, he gets real into it. It's like he's really playing the game.
Oh my God. Serious, this
He
is
is
like a
creepy.
little midget. Sorry for any little people. But he looks like a creepy little midget.
Yeah. This is...
See?
Yeah, I know, Brittany. I know. He really gets really into it, you know. It'd be good if he really got that into it in like a real sport, but since he dislocated his knee, he's been too scared to bloody do anything. Oh, there he goes. There's Silver's on the scene with his purse patch. Look at that! Like, what the fuck, bro? You like, seriously, you creepy looking freakazoid. Leave little kids alone.
Tell us how you really feel.
No, but he is. He's creepy. And he always goes, Silver's on the scene. Silver's on the scene. It's Silver's on the scene. And it's like, bro, you are freaking creepo. Yeah, Brittany, I think he's actually like really, you know, he's scared it's going to go out on him again. I paid $140 for a brace and it doesn't even fit him now. Like, I've got to go and get him a new brace because he said like his other knee feels weak, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, and it's sad because he missed the first season at high school of his basketball, so now he's like out of the loop, and I feel like, you know, he missed his like a really good opportunity. It just happened just before the season started, and it was like, oh my God, damn it. I know. Imagine they're looking for you, creepy, eh? If that was looking down a drain at you with a torch, going, Sebastian Rogers, I would be like going out the other end of the drain. Well, this is what Sebastian Rogers' case has turned into. Silver's on the scene.
I think they're all just attention whores.
Yeah. There's a reason, like, they're as crazy as what they are. Like, but, you know, I mean, Betty's, like, full, like, I can't wait for her to go back to court, man. I swear to God, she's breached that protection order so many times I've lost count. And she's using third-party harassment as well. Like, she's getting all these other creators to take up where she can't do it, but she said some horrible things. Thanks for taking that off the screen, Brittany says. Yeah, I know, it's scary, right? But it's so funny, listening to Queen Bee crack up at the puss patch. Oh my God. You just cannot help but laugh. Anyway. I hope the judge revokes her bond on the 10th. Oh, same. They got to, Brittany. They got to. Like, she's got to be taken off the internet or something. It's just bad. Like, And
never
I
take
know the DA and that detective have been watching everything she's been doing. So she'll go off and she'll do a crazy live and like talk all this shit, like really bad stuff. And then she'll like come back and then try and almost like talk her way out of it. Like she thinks she's going to be able to talk her way. Like she goes, you know, like I don't know. I'm not even going to get into it, but it's just it's an insanity. Like she really needs help.
You guys, it's all an act.
Yeah, I know, but like some of the shit is like,
really
how can you be honestly acting this much? Like
Because
some of
she's
it
getting
just
paid.
doesn't.
She's getting paid.
Well, she's losing. Yeah, and the thing is, she's losing views, and so she the crazy amps up. The more she loses views, the more the crazy amps up. If they don't want this to look like a joke with the POs, he has to. Yeah, oh, totally, Brittany. He has to. And I mean, look what happened to Benny Keys. He harassed his wife online so much. I mean, he'd been doing it to YouTubers for years, like calling
Shit,
SWATs on
Benny.
people and all sorts.
Yeah,
But
Benny's still in the fucking YouTube, you guys. He's still in the
of
chat.
course he is. He's still on, but they can't. I mean, they can't do it publicly, which is, you know, they have to. But I mean,
He's even helping
you know,
Tiffers. He's even helping Tiffers.
Well,
She
at the
admitted.
moment, she's on a $20,000 bond, so she really needs to be fucking careful. Like, and she honestly doesn't. I think she knows how serious it is, but she chooses to pretend to not realize how serious it is. Like she's making out like
This is
it's.
all for
She goes,
show.
I
It's all
haven't
for
been
show,
near them,
guys.
so I haven't done anything. And there is actually such a thing as online harassment, third party harassment. You know, like
Guys.
she. Mm?
You guys, remember, this is all for show.
Yeah, I know.
JLR's taught her everything about how to get in and out of this shit. I mean, he's the master of it.
Yeah.
She's getting paid big bucks to get to do this stuff, you guys.
Oh, she's got to be. Come on. Like, you'd have to be, seriously. But, yeah. There's got to be a villain in every story, and I think that's where it comes down to a lot of the shit on YouTube. There's always got to be a bad, like there's got to be a baddie and a goodie, and like that's how you get sides. And
yep, that's how Benny did it. Remember?
Yeah. There's always got to be the evil villain, and that's how you get people to interact, and people get sucked into it, and they almost don't realize that it's not really reality. Don't say that, sweet. Who's Tiff? Tiff will be after
Tiffany
you.
Marie.
Who's Tiff?
Tiffany Marie.
Tiff. Oh, yeah. Oh, she isn't mean on either. I don't know what's going on there. I heard Sumner County wasn't a place to mess around in. Yeah, well, that's what Rowena said. Like, apparently they'll make an example of her. So I think they're just waiting for her to come back into the state, like into the county, and she'll be. They won't, because she's coming back for her fourth protection order hearing. She thinks she's going back for this huge big trial, so she's got court TV and everything coming again. And it's like she doesn't even realize that this is about the protection order. It's not about her breaching the protection orders. But I think they're going to lock her up until she goes to court for breaching the protection orders, because she keeps breaching them. So,
all you have to do, you guys know how to set Tiffers off? All you have to do is go in there and talk about her throwing coffee at Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
But
Dunkin'
it was an
Donuts?
empty cup. Yeah, apparently it was an empty cup.
Yeah.
But
And Tiffers is racist, so just mention racist Dunkin' Donuts. That'll set her off.
Yeah, she did, Brittany. I hope her attorney fires her right before the hearing. Oh, she's not listening to her attorney's advice. Like, she's just wasting everybody's money. Like, why get an attorney if you're not going to take your attorney's advice? Like, duh. Like, how ridiculous.
This is so
but
that
anyway.
she can raise more money for her fake attorney.
Mm-hmm.
This is how YouTube works. Every YouTuber on that side has to be like a hypocrite. And you guys, the difference
Yeah.
between, what is the actual difference between a hypocrite and a liar? Other than it's spelled different.
Yeah, not really much, really. I mean,
Much.
no, because they say they say one thing and do the other. Like I don't know. It's yeah. Do I don't know.
And that's the
They
thing, you
do
know,
what they say they
none of
do.
these people have to be hypocrite or a liar. Like none of this involves, none of it ever got to the
Yeah.
point where you have to lie.
No.
That's why it's so crazy to me how.
And Betty lies so much. Like you can see, like she always looks to the side when she's lying, and she gives herself away every time. It's like you're not that good of an actor, because I mean everyone can tell when, like we know when she's lying anyway, but she gives it away every time.
Of course, she's talking. That's what gives it away. Yeah, there's something with once a person, once a channel gets monetized on YouTube, like everything changes for them. Like everything. They're all so money hungry, and they'll do anything for money.
Yeah,
And that's
changes
every
people
single
for
one of
sure.
them.
Yeah, and then and especially if they get a taste for it, and then once they get a taste for it, and they know, oh, if I act like this, or if I lie like this, or if I say this, then it's gonna pay. It just like it amplifies their bad behaviors. Like they just like, because it reinforces them. It's like, oh, if you're gonna get paid if you act like this, or you're gonna get paid if you lie like this, you know. And it's so that's the really bad thing.
Yeah, or the panel hoppers that ride the coattails. You know, the panel hoppers.
Yeah. Oh, they're the worst. Yeah.
They're the
Panel
worst.
hose.
The panel hoppers are the worst.
Panel
And
hose.
then you get the big attention whores.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they'll ride that thing like it is baloney.
Ride that panel.
They'll ride that big girth baloney. It's just
anyway.
It's disgusting, man. It's just disgusting.
Yeah. I know. What can you do? All you can do is draw attention to it. Like really.
Yeah,
and just show people. Because there's new people coming into these channels every day that have no idea like what these manipulators are capable of. Like you've really just drawing attention to it's the best thing you can do.
What I really, really love is when somebody comes into one of these guys' chats and they put up there and they say, "Oh, you guys are so smart. You guys have done so much for the community. You're so smart."
I know.
And I just want
you so much.
I spit out my coffee and roll around on the floor laughing my ass off. Because it's like, where the fuck do you even think? That's another thing, guys. I forgot to tell you guys all something. I'm launching a new business adventure. I'm going to be selling chapstick to all of the subscribers on YouTube because they love to ass kiss, and I'm sure their lips are going to be chapped. So I'm going to start selling chapstick to all of the YouTube subscribers.
You should brand it like, make your own. Like it can be called YouTube Ass Kisser Gloss or something like that.
Yes, I'm going to do it because my God, the amount of ass kissing.
AK Gloss.
You've done so much for the community. You're so smart.
Watch next live swale have like you would have made up an ass kissing chapstick. Love that everyone.
I'm going to make the
candles,
ass kisser delights, and it's going to be made out of beeswax and Gorilla Glue.
And deep heat.
Yep.
Some deep heat in there.
And it's gonna make the lips, kind of like a vajayjay dilates when you're having a baby. It's gonna make your lips dilate so you can get around the bigger butts, so you can get a good latch.
Oh, Brittany, she wants to. No, sorry. Brittany has just put something in chat. Brittany,
Oh,
seriously? Yeah, she
mm.
wants to suck Queen's farts. That's when we're Quincy. I mean, she wants to suck
Ask her if
Savage's
she-
farts.
Ask her if what's the difference between her and a Hoover?
Oh man, she is like she's the worst, eh? Did you hear her after Queen's live yesterday? Like I went over to Savage's and she's like she was fake laughing and everything. It was so bad. And she goes into chats and she goes, I know that troll. They're like they've been around, they've been everywhere talking shit. And it's like, bro, I just made this troll account up today. Like, what are you talking about?
Earth is the dumbest besides Jay for Justice. Earth is probably one of the dumbest freaking people I know on
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
seen on.
Oh,
I
Earth,
swear,
like, she wants to wear Savage's
told her
skin
so
so
much.
bad.
I've trolled that bitch so bad that she doesn't even know that I've trolled her so fucking bad. She lies so fucking bad too because I've set up new troll accounts and she'll go in and she'll swear up to God up and down that she's seen that troll account everywhere. And I just made it. Just made it. I mean, no, I didn't. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You just cut out. I couldn't hear anything.
Okay, good.
My head just went to the movie Centipede. Oh yeah, that the Human Centipede. Oh my god. I can't even take her seriously. I know, she tries so hard. And then she put on that fake southern accent too, like to honey, just to try and sound like Savage. I was like, girl, stop it. You're I get secondhand
like
embarrassment from her.
She's like Camilla
Full
Harris.
secondhand embarrassment.
Starts new accent.
Tries way too hard, man. Way too hard. It's obvious.
There's another one. There's another one that I would love to get
I
her
just had to
to
feed my cat some
run
treats.
and try
It's
to
annoying me. Yeah, she tries so hard.
There's another one I'd love to get her to start bawling and go cry to her mommy.
Yeah. She probably does every night. She probably cries to her mummy.
Probably.
YouTube is so mean. But she brings it on herself. She acts so tough and like she thinks she's like all that. But she like goes into this chat. She goes, I know that troll. I've seen them around in heaps of chats. They do this everywhere. And it's like, bro, I just made this troll account today. Like, what are you talking about? You're such a liar. Yep. Like, she gives herself away every time.
Yep. She's such a douche.
Yeah, she's fun to troll though, because like you can
trigger
her. She'll go get her little buddy Summer, and then
Summer.
And then she'll come back, and then she'll start talking all this shit after you get blocked. She'll wait till you get blocked, then she'll run her mouth on every time.
Yep,
she did that with Queen Bee. I'm so sure she does with Savage. Yeah, she also makes she makes clone accounts. Yeah.
Yeah, but Summer and Earth are like fucking Beavis and Butthead. I mean, serious to God, they're like dumb as fuck. They're like,
they're probably listening.
I've seen that troll account everywhere.
I know.
They're so mean. And you're like,
that's so mean.
That was just made today, you dumb fuck.
Exactly. Yeah, just for you. It was made just to troll you.
Just for you, dummy.
And it's a name that's never been anywhere.
I love how she balls to the creator, though.
Oh, yeah. But it's funny, like, she does all her shorts and all her videos and everything are, like, to suck up Savage's ass. Like, literally. But anyway. Let's
I would say something, but I won't say it.
Well, my headache's not gone away. Like my headache has not gone away. The fact that I was laughing made it even worse.
Baloney. You need to go get you some fucking baloney. Get you some
Sway's on one
stirrups.
tonight.
Get you some stirrups.
I think Sway might need some abalone.
I'm a monk. I can't do shit like that.
No, you're a punk, not a monk.
Some people will call me a biatch. But I am.
This is how me and Sway normally talk on the phone. This is how we normally are. Yeah.
Fucked.
Yeah. Next time you see Earth in any chats, let us know. We'll be in there.
I've got 27,000 troll accounts.
Tag team in it. Yeah.
No, we don't tag team women. Hell, fuck no. We don't tag team nothing.
No, I mean tag team trolling, not tag team like that.
Okay. Yeah. You gotta emphasize. We don't know who's listening.
Yeah, well, one troll gets hidden, next one has to take over while you're making the new account. Well, you know how it goes. Please troll her.
Brittany, if you only knew what was going on. If you only knew, Brittany.
You want to watch? I'll just give us a heads up next time you see her. I don't go into any of the chat she's in. They all suck.
Hey, we're not into that kinky shit, Brittany. We don't have people watch. Nope.
She supports the sucky creators, like the real ass kissing ones that think they're YouTube police. And like she goes around, she goes, I drop definitions, because she'll go into someone's chat and like she thinks she's a walking friggin' dictionary, and she goes, I drop definitions. Like she tries to school everyone. It's like, bro, give it up. You're a loser. Anyway, there's my petty Betty's out there.
We made her cry back in the Summer Wells case.
We did not. She wasn't even in the Summer Wells case.
Yeah, we did. We made that bitch cry. We made Jody Sue cry.
Yeah, she sucks her thumb. Like she's just constantly sucking on her thumb because she can't. Like we just destroyed her.
We actually caused Stacey Slay to show up.
The fake Fed?
The fake Fed. Yeah,
I don't remember that.
If it wasn't for us, that
we
never would have
triggered a lot of people in that case. Yeah, we did screw with a lot of people in that case because a lot of people were screwing with that case, so we were screwing with them.
We were screwing them back because we were
Yeah.
fucked.
We can't tell it all. We might get arrested, but anyway.
Yeah.
Well, it might be time to wind it down. Huh?
I said we may or may not have been parading around as Merkins.
We were undercover.
We were undercover.
Are you a troll? No, I'm a Merkin. What are you talking about?
I'm a Merkin. I'm a Merkin, baby. Merkin, MAGA Merkin.
Reminds me of that dumb joke, like the only one I ever remember, about the frayed knot. It's like, are you a piece of rope? I don't serve rope here. And the bar, this bit of rope goes into a bar, and he goes, I don't serve rope here. And he's like, oh. And he goes out and he ties himself in a knot and frays the ends. And he goes back in and he goes, can I have a beer? And the bartender goes, hey, aren't you a piece of rope? I told you, I don't serve rope here. And he goes, I'm afraid not. Sorry, that was lame as shit, but it's like one of the only jokes I remember. Anyway, sorry, I'm squirreling. My head's like friggin' hurting. Huh?
To make come over Merkins.
Yeah, come over Merkins. It's like a lopsided one. You got to like style it to the side.
Hairspray it. Walk around with 90 or with 80s punk hair and you're merkin.
Yeah. You put the hairspray in, and then you put the hairdryer on the hairspray so it sets it like hard as a rock. That we figured that out, like when we were like, we used a whole can of hairspray and then the hairdryer on top of it, and it sets it like crunchy stiff. Like you can do anything with that.
Yeah, just to get the curling iron out, you had to pretty much take your whole head of hair off.
Oh my god, I remember my curling iron. It got so hot it smoked, and the end of it melted off. Like, imagine what it did to my hair. Like, freaking hell. There was no thermostat on that thing. You know what my dad did? He bought a curling iron back from Hawaii. He went to Hawaii. And it wasn't rated for our power. Like, the plug. The plug wasn't right. So he just bent the prongs and stuck it in anyway.
That sounds like my kind of man.
Yeah. Right, instead of getting a converter, he just bent the prongs and stuck it in the freaking, and like next minute my hair was friggin' melting and the end melted off it.
Just imagine if a guy could melt your merkin. Holy fuck.
I know. Cinched merkin. No. You'd have to be like putting some like split end sealer or something on there. The crimper. Oh, the crimpers. Those things must have killed her hair. And Sunnin. Remember Sunnin? Sunnin used to ruin your hair. Yeah, that leave-in bleach spray. Oh my god. My friend's hair like pretty much died from that. It turned ginger and just all snapped off. Like, seriously.
Jesus
Christ. But anyway. That was a funny stream. At least we had a laugh.
Oh,
the Sunnin. Oh my god. That stuff shouldn't have even been on the market. Yeah.
Yeah, it was basically just bleach.
Yeah. It was bad. I remember a girl bought a bottle of it to school and everyone was like, yeah, give me the Sunnin, and everyone was doing it. And this one girl who had like really bad damaged hair anyway, like her hair like ended up just snapping off. Like it was so bad. But yeah, every hairdresser's worst nightmare, I'm sure. Thanks for joining us, guys. It's been a good one. It was funny. We had a bit of a laugh.
MJ, we were talking about Uranus. I mean, Uranus.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy. Yep. I gotta get up early in the morning.
Do ya? We're on school holidays at the moment, which is good, but yeah. Just means my son's screaming playing football next door. My neighbours last night had their music thumping. I was like, damn, I'm getting old, because like it was 8 o'clock and I was like, turn that freaking shit off. It's always fun, always a good time and laughs. Yeah. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you. That was funny. It actually gave me a headache from laughing so much. Thanks, Far. Hey, Far, I hope you feel better. Make sure you get some vitamins and stuff into you. Look after yourself. And if it gets really bad, make sure you go and see a doctor.
I bet you guys never look at below the same way again.
At who?
I said, I bet you they don't look at bologna the same way again.
Hell, I've never liked bologna. It always grossed me out. My favourite saying tonight. He
I know,
bent the prongs and stuck it in anyways.
Roddy, that's my new thing for my next man. That's what I'm gonna look for, is a man who will fit the prongs and stick it in anyway.
Yeah, I know. That's my kind of man.
Real man.
Because you know your prongs, the plugs on your guys' appliances are straight. Ours go out to the side. So like, I mean, what the hell he was doing? He was trying to electrocute me, for fuck's sakes. I will do a doctor over the phone tomorrow. Yeah, especially if you're chesty, Far, like get some antibiotics or some steroids. Steroids can help, definitely, and an inhaler if you because I got steroids, an inhaler, and antibiotics, but it definitely helped.
Guys, if you know any guy that'll bend the prongs and stick it in anyway, send him my way.
Just not my dad, please. No, not my dad.
Yeah, not her dad. Not her dad. No, not her. Nope.
Don't explain dog's heads better that way. I know.
I know, daddy.
Story of my life. Story of my life, Rowdy. I'm fucking telling you.
Did you hear what I said? I said,
what did you just say?
I said, I don't do daddy.
You don't do. Okay, no daddies. No daddies. I was good.
No.
Hey, he's got a gold car, you know? You're like
that gold car.
It's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. When he turned up in it, I was like, oh my God. Gold cars are ugly. Right. Everyone, I hope you have enjoyed. Yeah, totally. Badger.
Oh, hell no. The only shiny. Never mind.
Yeah. He's bold as a badger.
There's only one bald head I go for, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
He's been bald since he was like 20. His hair fell out. Thanks, Rowdy. Farah, I hope you feel better.
Yeah.
Brittany, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no daddies for sway. That's right. No, I'll take a dad bod, but no daddy. No, I ain't going daddy that. No, hell fuck no.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys.
I'll make one exception if he bends the prongs and sticks it in anyway. That's the only one exception.
Oh, those childhood memories brings back the good times, doesn't it? Hey? Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Lord help me. Lord help me.
This will be out on the YouTubes for the rest of my life.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the stream just to have another laugh. Alrighties.
All right, guys.
We'll see you next time.
For some conspiracy theory.
Here. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. We do. We really, really do. All right. Night, everyone.
Good night. Bye, guys.